Good night, everyone. It is I. It's I, your boy, Young Valerian. I'm still inking this page. I'm gonna get through this tonight. Wrap this up. It's gonna be finished. I'm gonna be proud of myself. Um, it's gonna be like high school, just barely making it. But I'm gonna get through this. Yeah, we got horrible internet connection tonight. So if anybody has any problems, if Lola's jiggle seems a little slower, it's because internet is piss poor here tonight. Yeah, because I live in the I guess what some people have referred to as the civilized sticks. I mean, I don't think so. I think I live within the city, but people tell me it's the civilized sticks. I know my wife first moved here. She thought it wasn't even a city. We'll just call far as hell. Where you live?
Called Farmville.
Far as hell. Yeah, to my wife, if you can't walk there, as far as hell. So yeah. Yeah.
You got a pot of James watching.
Hello. I know it's late for some people, but this is when I draw or when I ink or when I really get to doing some creative stuff. It's late. And I'll probably be doing this. I won't be on, but I'll probably do this well until 1, 2 o'clock at night.
No, that's past your deadline.
Well, maybe not this page, but I'll be doing other pages. So I don't run to such a deadline, such a horrible, horrible situation. Don't want that. Don't need that in my life. And it'd be the comic book version of Mr. Rogers. Hello, friends. Yeah, there are no mistakes. She's gonna put some windows up here and some windows down there. You see, we got some windows in this building. I forgot the name of this building, but we're gonna put some windows in it, and we're gonna put a guy up there. Yeah, his name is Todd, and Todd just lost his job, and he's considering jumping out that window. We're gonna leave it open for Todd. Todd has made a happy mistake by accepting that job, not realizing the company was going out of business. Todd's upside down in his mortgage. His marriage is on the rocks. Todd's gonna make the ultimate choice. Todd's gonna flunk his body out of that window. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go out that window. He's gonna drop down about 70 stories.
That's horrible.
Todd will be dead before he hits the cement, but he's gonna do it.
That's horrible.
No. Todd has a wife and a mistress. He can't keep this type of life up. He's gonna do it. There you go. See, nice. See how quick you just turned on Todd. On the Todd. See how quick you just turned on him. It was horrible a second ago. Now, it's his fault. Todd deserves to die. It's messed up. Todd is just a man who has a lot of love this year. So.
Is that what they call it?
Yep, that's what they call it. He has a lot of love to share. And now he's jumping out a window. Gravity is taking hold. And a couple years ago, I was addicted to jumper videos on YouTube. So like every night, like I was looking for jumper videos. I know this is pretty macabre, but I was watching all these jumper videos. I listened to the sound. The sound is what haunts you. The sound of a human body hitting the pavement after several stories, drop. Wow, it sticks with you. It's blood curdling. It sounds like somebody dropping like just a bunch of meat, like just against like pow, and it's awful. It's awful. I don't even think movies like capture it correctly. Um, the actual sound is like, wow, I can't believe anybody made that noise. It sounds like meat, like somebody dropped meat off like do it off a balcony or something, and it just pop like a smacking board.
5 of my friends are watching.
Five of
And
your friends.
hi to Kevin.
5 of your friends are watching. It's
6. So hello everyone.
yes, sir. So yeah, this page has kicked my butt, and I'm allowing it to kick my butt, but you know it is.
It's due tonight.
It is due tonight. It is due, and I'm going to have it done. Yep. Anybody do anything? I got any plans for this weekend? Anything they're planning on doing that might be cool? I'd like to hear about it.
I'm doing schoolwork.
You are doing schoolwork, and
Last week of this term. Too many Windows 10.
I can't see the comment.
Ted says Windows.
Yep, Windows. I keep telling them. Maybe you missed my story about Todd, the office worker. There are many people working in this building. Yeah, where Todd, the office worker, is about to jump out of this one. That's why I left these open so Todd can jump out, because Todd doesn't want to be a part of this life anymore. He's upset. His pick didn't get into office. His basketball team sucks. His bookie is utilizing his wife for payment.
What about his mistress?
His mistress has a boyfriend. he's just life is just all messed up for poor Todd. He's about to jump. He can't take it anymore. Doesn't want to think about it anymore. All he wants is a sweet release of death. Sweet release. Death. I'm gonna jump. I swear to God. You guys think I'm bullshitting, huh? You guys think I'm bullshit? I'll show you. Superman. We used to play this thing called Super P. Did anybody else play that in school?
What?
Super P. I know you didn't play. You're a girl. You couldn't possibly play Super P. But you don't have the right anatomy. But Super P is when you we would stand against the forest wall and we'd take out our units and we'd pee. And whoever had the furthest stream, if you could land it into the urinal from against the wall, you got points.
Are so nasty.
But it's called Super P. Super P. Da 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 da. So you have to exclaim Super P. And the reason why you want to say Super P is because you don't want anybody to walk past your stream. But I was always sad because I could never get Super P to connect to the urinal. I mean, and I would save up I'm not gonna pee this morning. I'm not gonna pee after lunch. But about 2:00 though, I'm gonna have a built nice, solid urinal reserve buildup. I'm gonna have
Kevin says he did that.
Who did that? Kevin, see, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what it is, and then you just lay back here, Super P, and let it fly. And yeah.
That's awful.
Those children who did that, now they're grown, they probably have awesome prostates. They probably got everything, everything's good and clear down there. They probably make lots of children.
Jeff added to the comments.
Mm-hmm. And never cross the stream. Just yes, that's right. Never cross the streams. You don't want to cross the streams. You don't want. Uh, we never did Ghostbusters. That would have been cool though. Like put like the urinal cake as a ghost. I got him. I got him. I want to be Peter. You could be Winston. I don't want to be Winston.
It's awful.
Mm-hmm. Has anybody ever? I personally think, and I've brought this up to Lola a few times. Oh, that's cricket. Can't have that. Um, I think that the Ghostbusters theme song is perverted.
It is. If you really listen to the lyrics.
Yeah. I think it's all about sex. Invisible man sleeping in your bed. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. But the most insidious rhyme is when he says, "Bustin' makes me feel good." I'm like, oh, I mean, ooh, this is my child is in the car, Ray Parker Jr. I can't have these lyrics. Can't have these lyrics. I could expect this from DMX and Eminem, but not you, Ray Parker Jr. Not you. You're supposed to be innocent. I don't see anything yet.
Well, I posted it.
Oh, yep. Bustin' makes me feel good. I think it makes everyone feel good. Oh, I was telling everybody a story, and I hate to put a buddy of mine, I won't say his name, on blast, but he he squeezed a young lady by the face the other night while taking part in bedroom activities, and for some reason looked at her in her eyes while he was reaching that special moment and said, while squeezing her cheek, said, "You'll do." And he was supposed that was on a Friday night. He was supposed to be meeting her for breakfast on Sunday. She has not called. She has not wrote. She has done nothing. He's afraid the relationship may be over. I mean, it was only a one night stand, but he thought it was going to go further. But yeah. Jeff says, "I'm glad I'm not the only one who caught on to that line." Yeah, yeah, yeah. Busted.
Hello, Matt. Matt Woodbury is watching.
Matt, how's it going, sir? I imagine that you are in full swing with the spooky time of year right now. Um, it's quite it's October. It's raining, so it's nice and spooky tonight, right? Because it's raining and you know what? My aunt loves horror movies. She loves scary movies, and she would play them. But I'll tell you what, it was weird. There was a song she used to play, and it wasn't a scary song. It was scary to me as a kid. I didn't like it. The "You Dropped the Bomb on Me" song. You dropped a bomb on me, baby.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, that song freaked me out.
Why?
I don't like it because the freaking the bomb sounds and the it's like whoa. And then too, what was the bomb? What was the bomb? What was the bomb that she dropped? Like, did she tell him she was pregnant with his kid? Did she tell him that she gave him the monster? What was it?
Why is it gotta be something negative?
Well, I mean, because he made a whole song about it. Nobody ever makes a song about something great. No one ever says like, "Oh, my credit is 720." Yeah, nobody does that. No one makes a song about that. They make a song about woe and hardship. Yeah, I've been done wrong. My wife left me for my dog, which is horrible. You know what else is horrible? I was looking at the news today, and I see that opiate companies are gonna pay up some money to help people with opiate addiction. Yeah, it's a shame. It's good that they're helping people because there's a guy this guy at the local Walmart believe he's hooked on opiates because he's constantly at the like the driveway. And, where you pull into Walmart and pull out. He's got a little dog and he's sitting there. They call him Homeless Bob. And Homeless Bob is always sitting there with his dog. And there's a church that I was going to go to. It's in the movie theater. They rent the movie theater out every Sunday. And they have a mobile homeless care unit. It's a shower. It's a shower in a trailer. And they drive it to the homeless. And they drove it to Bob a few times, apparently. And Bob won't take it. Bob won't get in the shower. He says he has a shower. He has a home. And he doesn't want a job. He says he makes more money panhandling than he does doing that. And I want to talk to Bob because I want to find out if Bob makes more than I do. I want to find out if I got this comic book thing all wrong.
I followed him to his house.
Yeah, I want to find out if Bob does better than I do. For all I know, Bob may be rolling in the dough. Here I am out here drawing comics. Bob may have it all together.
People just feel bad for the dog.
I'm gonna steal Bob's dog.
Nobody tried.
Try to steal Bob's dog? Oh man. Poor Bob. Poor Bob. All right. Yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Even sounds creepy, the song. Any song can be made to be creepy. I mean, like, I've seen him turn, I Got Five on it. And, for us, it made I Got Five on it creepy. Yeah. You just slow it down to the singer sounds like Johnny Cash. Instant creepville. Like any song. Like that's my fun day. Whoa, whoa. I wish it was Sunday. Whoa, whoa. 'Cause that's my fun day. It's just another manic Monday. Yep, see? Marilyn Manson do that be a hit. Young kids back here running, I want to listen to Manic Monday by Marilyn Manson. What do you mean it's an old song? It's not. Like somebody in Zombie. Zombies, that song is old as time. Oh, David Patterson, how are you? Do, 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 do. Convinced even the Mario Brothers song could probably be scary. Played correctly. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'll tell you what else I didn't like too. The Metroid song for the final stage. Oh my god. Creepy. Did not like it. Just turn the sound down all the time on that. But I hate to beat the game because you oh, it was horrible. Hated that song. It's not cool. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'll black these windows out of here, even though
Christopher Sanchez is watching.
Christopher Sanchez. I know that guy. Fantastic artist. Awesome former bartender. I'm imagining he could still make a pretty mean drink. Chris, we're going to have to get together sometime soon, sir. Outside of a con, of course. I'll have to. Kind of way. I'm not in jail right now because of Chris. I didn't do jail time because of Chris once.
That was a loud drink.
It was. I was parched. I needed libation. I apologize.
I need more gummy bears.
I'm gonna be embarrassed for you. It's the 15th pack this week. I'm just kidding.
It's my first pack in a while.
Oh, I'm messing up. I am
I'm
messing
about
up.
to zoom in on you. Look at all your mistakes.
Did you go to the screen of yourself? Oh. Oh. That was low. I be roasting. I'm gonna do a dark roast. Would you guys like that if I did a dark roast? Just roasted everybody. First person is catching it is
Probably me.
no, Danny Quick first. He gonna be the first one. Get roasted, tore up. Then I'm gonna get you. Then Ted. Then I'm gonna get Randy, Lewis, Scott Roseman. Scott Roseman got it coming.
You just did a stream before you.
I know. And he knows this is my time. Roseman knows this is my time, and he's doing it because he's trying to take me out. He's trying to take me out. You know, he's had his day in the sun. He's trying to stop. He's trying to bury me with his golden shovel. You see? He refused to let me get over with the crowd. He won't drop the title to me. I'll see what it is. You know what it is? It's those old Arrow comics guys. That's the problem. Those old Arrow comics guys are a problem, man. They've been holding me down from day one. So I was looking at some YouTube videos this morning, and guess what I came across, guys? Never believe this. I came across a recipe for roofies. On YouTube. And I couldn't believe it. A recipe for roofies. And I wasn't looking for this. I was looking at drugs. I know. Okay, I have to draw. I got to draw like narcotics, and I'm looking through the video.
For what?
Hey, Emily, how are you? No, I was looking at a video for narcotics because Catharsis 2. There's some narcotics involved. He walks into a drug den and there's much narcotics, and this guy was, and there's like all these different things, and they had the cops busting meth dens and everything. But then there was a video about how to make roofies, and I'm like, what? Like, why is this here? And I was appalled, but I was sleepy, so I couldn't watch it all. But yeah, a video about making roofies, and I'm like, who put that type of video up? Like, hey, would you like to know how to roofie someone? Like,
maybe I should be eating these gummy bears.
Yeah. So it's gonna tell you that your drink there actually.
No, the drink I just opened.
That's what you think. That's what you think. I roofied your drink long ago. Think. Sounds like a popular candy, doesn't it? Go out there and give me some roofies. Okay. Like the name.
Like something that sticks to the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, like the name got a bad. The drug got a. It's a horrible drug, but it's like the name got screwed over because that could have been a popular candy treat. Oh, it could have been very popular. Oh, mom's going to the store. Hey, mom, bring back some roofies. Or better yet, like a breakfast cereal. Roofies, roofies. Sorry, I just got a very funny
Hello, Vincent.
message. It's Slinky, it's Slinky, it's fun for a girl or a boy. They gotta change their look, their slogan now. There's no such thing as girls and boys anymore. It's fun for a girl or a boy, or this seems like it's fun. It's America's favorite toy. That rhymes, right? It's America's favorite toy. It's fun for. Nope. Yeah.
Slinkies really aren't that fun.
What are you talking about? In 1920, when that's all they had to play with, that was great.
Well, I knew
This
when
little
I was
spring.
a kid they were cool, but not anymore.
I'll tell you what, get drunk. Be the funnest, most fun. Look at this. Guys, I'm quite the back flipper when I'm drunk. I can do back and front flips again when I'm drunk. But
Yeah, you can also fall up the stairs.
shut up. You fell right behind me.
It was your fault. You made me fall.
Lovely comic books, everyone. Oh my goodness, Emily! I see you are watching or are watching. If you are, what's your next con? Emily doesn't notice, but she's one of my good luck charms. If she's at a show, it's normally going to be a good show. If Emily's not there, I get a little worried. I'm like, oh man, this is gonna suck. But we've never been neighbors. I don't believe we've never been neighbors at a show. I think I've been behind you, but never like right next to you. Huh. Trying to keep us apart, Emily. Trying to keep us apart. What you guys don't know is that I'm left a little note on Deadpool. I'm a little Deadpool.
I need
next
a
to
new
me.
marker.
Yeah. I found one actually. I left a note every day on this Deadpool figure, and it's today it says "Get it done."
Yesterday was stop being lazy.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool figure though. I like it. I got it from a gentleman on Facebook. I like that figure. It's pretty cool. But today it says "Get it done." Get that image inked and ready and off to be colored now. Taking too long.
Why? My patience grow thin. I'm out of gummy bears.
Uh-huh.
I have one left.
Was asked the other day. Was asked about my comments. They said, "Hey, you were on a live stream and with your wife, and you made a comment that you found another woman hot, and you didn't get smacked. What's the deal there?" And I tell them all the time, like, look, well, they should rather me be honest. Yeah, I'll tell you guys right now. I find gosh, black porcelain. Oh. I'm an artist, so I'm allowed to be weird. I say, "Oh my goodness, wife, look."
I'm always finding girls for you.
That's right. So they draw her, and I'm like, yeah. I'll draw her. I'll draw.
Is watching us.
Who?
Mike Paluda.
Ah. Hello. Yes. Breaking all types of rules here of inking, but it's fine.
Ooh.
Hmm?
I said, ooh.
Yeah, I'm breaking the rules. Tomorrow, Scott Rose will be at the door rejecting my, revoking my art license. He'll be here tomorrow for clan of guys. They'll be. You didn't know that. People don't know that. Scott Rose Miss, head of the Artist License Club. They revoke licenses if you don't pay your dues on time, if you don't pay tribute. Scott's not here to hear me say that. Hello, Tara. How are things up in your lovely part of the state, which I never get a chance to get up to except for one time a year? That's okay. That's okay. I actually have some materials art on my computer. I was going to give it to my son, but then I decided I liked it. And I gave him some. I didn't give him all. She did some Black Panther characters, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep this Shiri. I have a crush on the actress who plays Shiri, by the way. I have some weird crushes.
You do?
I have some weird crushes, like, like it goes from like most. I mean, like I like Megan Fox. I know people don't. Some people don't like. Oh, Megan Fox is hideous. She has toe thumbs, and I'm like, I'm not looking at her thumbs. But she's just very pretty to me. Oh, Megan Fox, Megan Fox, Megan Fox. And if you can't, Jones for Megan Fox. There's a young entertainer named Megan Rain. Looks just like her. But unfortunately, Megan Rain does adult entertainment. That's right. Actually modeled a character off of Megan Fox. Mm-hmm. Most characters that I do actually modeled off of people. Most, not all. There's a few that are just you know out of my brain because they've been living there for so long. But occasionally, a character will pop out.
Yeah, I'm one of your characters.
The character of Lilin, spaced heavily on my wife. Around the time I met her. In fact, one of the first poses that I have Lillian drawn in is one of the first times I had my wife model for me. Uh, they used to be back in the day. Hmm?
That was even before we were together.
Yeah, we hadn't even started dating. I was just a creeper. Like, hey, could you pose for me? Um, used to be a day where you could go and ask people to do that. And they tell you, I got art books. Say, oh, go to the park and people watch. Yeah, that wasn't a nice bygone era where you could do that. Now, go to the park and draw somebody if you want to. You have a restraining order. I I just Emily's Lasco and Tara were here a little while ago, but I would have liked to have asked them, have as female artists, have they ever came across a fan of no gender is not you know not a important factor in this, but they ever come across a fan that made them feel uncomfortable? Because as a male, I've never had that happen. I've never had a fan who made me feel like I was unsafe. I've had fans that I wish would, um, like maybe step away from the table because they've been there for like 3 hours. And I don't want to call them fans because sometimes I don't think I'm big enough to have fans, but I don't want my ego to get too big. But you know, have you ever had somebody that came to you, a customer come to your table, and they're kind of creeping you out? They just won't go away, and they're like, "What's your number?"
I experience it all the time.
Well, yeah, you get it, but like, is it an isolated situation? Because I mean, you tend to dress pretty provocatively at times to get people over to the table. We know, it's no secret, but we're just wondering if it happens to anybody else. Especially a female artist. I mean, I would think a lot of guys tend to fetishize that because oh, she's a girl, she's into comics, she probably likes video games. Sweet, she's mine. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Uh, any guys out there thinking, oh, I'm gonna get with a girl who likes video games and comics and everything. Um, I want you to understand something. She will play your video games. She's not gonna sit there and watch you. She wants to play your video games. Hey, Mark Bloodworth, how are you? I'm getting all the big stars in here tonight. uh, but yeah, she'll play your video games, and then you'll be video gameless because you'll come home from work and she'll be playing. I learned that the hard way with freaking Skylanders.
And Spider Man.
Yeah,
Shattered Dimensions.
yeah, all on my game. I can't even play. I don't even know what I left off at. She in
Well,
there
I
rocking
started
me.
playing it for you.
Yep. She actually beat it, I believe. One of them.
One of those Spider Mans. I was almost done with Shattered Dimensions.
You come home. Hey, I beat your game for you. Mark, you're tired. Have you been drawing all day, Mark? I you know, like Mark and Vince Locke, I imagine they get up at like 8 o'clock and probably draw to like 7 p.m. They get up at like 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. and probably draw to 8 p.m. And I'm imagining they turn out like 4 or 5 pages where, everybody knows me. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna give you a half a page. That's the amount. Mark says, a little bit, working on a few things, mostly just tired, hitting your Facebook quickly, then I'm out. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. If you everyone should check out uh, uh, Mark's work. It's really good stuff, and it will also make you envious. Thanks for dropping by, Mark. I really do appreciate it. Be talking to you soon. I'm getting ready to do help put together a documentary, and got a lot of the uh, Arrow Comics alumni in that documentary. So yeah. I probably shouldn't have mentioned that on air, but that's okay. Because the only person that could sue me is me. So that'll be a nice court case.
Someone can take your idea.
Thank you. Yeah, they could. See it now. All right. If my hears any popping in the background, that is my roof. I have a skylight in the kitchen of all places, and you can hear it. The rain hit it. Sometimes when the wind blows, it pops too really loud, enough to give you a start if you're not expecting it. So,
Read your comments.
a documentary. You're not messing around, are you? Yeah. I'm doing it. Well, I talked to you a little bit about the con, but I was very fast when I talked to you about it. But yeah, the uh Arrow Comics documentary. Got some footage of Randy already, and I need to get a lot of the other guys together. Uh, yeah, it's gonna be quite an endeavor. But I got all my SD cards and everything ready. Trico Lutkins, who is not watching tonight, boo, is writing the script for me because I mean it's not really a script. I don't really need a script, but I need questions to ask you guys. So I will be in touch very soon, very soon. Yes, this is when you draw Detroit, you have to remember that it's a very old city, Detroit. And Dave Brown is watching. Mr. Brown. Hey Dave, your comic is called The Brown Family. Has anybody ever come to you and be like, is this a spinoff of Meet the Browns? I'm just imagining people do because if they haven't, I'm gonna start them to do it. I'm gonna pay people at the show to come to you and ask you, is this a spinoff of Meet the Browns? Can I does Tyler Perry know about this? I'm gonna tell him. I stalked Tyler Perry online. We're good friends. I had a lady once tell me that she had been on the phone with Oprah, and Oprah was gonna produce her movie, and all she needed was me to do the character designs for her and some other stuff. And I was like, yeah, okay. I was young and foolish, and I did it. I did it. Yeah. Here I am, many years later. No movie, no Oprah. Yeah, you live and you learn. Oops. You live, you learn, then you get loves. I don't think I had loves diapers as a kid growing up.
You got a lot of cloth.
Yeah. Dave says nope. What did you bring up on screen?
Oh well. Hello, Ashley.
Dave says nope, but I do get Cleveland Brown a lot. LOL. Wow, see that's just messed up. This related? Is this Cleveland from Family Guy? My name is Cleveland Brown. I've been telling me get out the show. Get out the go. Get out the go. You've insulted me, sir. Good day, sir. All right. Which Ashley?
Jan.
Yeah. There's a lot of Ashleys. There's Ashley Dunn.
Yeah.
There's Ashley James. There's Ashley Marie. Who, wife is lucky. Ashley wasn't down with the swirl years ago. It wouldn't be a Lola. J.R. Dunn is watching. They should have been Dunn, who runs Anarctic Comics. Yeah. I think if my last name was Dunn, I would name my son Ben. Just wouldn't happen. Like Ben Dunn. I mean, that's. I mean, I get the joke, haha, but that's gonna get old for that poor kid. And now he's, in the media spotlight. Ben Dunn. Ben Dunn is here. You guys should name your son Ben now. Think about it.
Dave says LOL.
Although if my last name was White, I would definitely name my child Ebony. Ebony White.
Mm.
That was the name of what you call it? The spirit's sidekick, Ebony White. Oh no.
Yeah, you're full screen. Everyone can see you make mistakes.
Yeah, I don't like that. No mistakes here, baby. This pen doesn't want to cooperate with me any longer.
Is that the 08?
No, this is the 0.05, but it's temperature changes, and a lot of people know that temperature changes causes your ink to dry up and do weird stuff that it should not be doing. And I have some pens. I'll show you guys. Oh, that hurt. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done it, but I did it. I talked to you guys a little while ago about different white markers. Now these Uniballs, Uniball, um, these are they're really good. The ink is pretty thick, but you have to keep these at a certain position. So they're not good pens to travel with. If you're gonna be doing any traveling with it, you got to keep it like upright and actually down. I think down is where they tell you to keep it that way. The ink stays at the tip, and that doesn't make it a good travel pen. So I try to leave these at home, but my table here doesn't have a slot for them, so I'm kind of screwed with keeping them. But they do put out a nice thick white line, and they're always ready to go. They've always been ready to go for me. They've never really given me any problems, but um yeah, I would really suggest that if you're gonna get these, don't use them for traveling if you're traveling. And then I need to figure out what whiteout pens those are that Jim Lee has, because he has some really good ones that like they're kind of like this, but they're smaller. That's something else I use when I'm doing white work, and it it it's a much richer, much more defined white, but it won't come out. Yep, Dorothy's is watching. DJ, who is the creator of Spirits Destiny and Naya Caller. It's coming out very soon. Uh, Big rising star in comics. She's as a matter of fact, DJ, watch your PayPal very soon. Um, but yeah, very creative person. She's probably got more creativity in her pinky finger than I do in my entire body. I'm gonna start going her for ideas and stealing her ideas. Taking them. And this is a pigment marker that I cool gray. Yeah, and apparently I only got it because it was $1.27 at Hobby Lobby. My goodness, look at all this stuff. Look at all these pieces. Yeah. So I'm going to ink this, and then I'm going to ink, yeah, the windows, and I'll be finished with this. The windows are the toughest part, guys. These windows are just, because I mean, I can go through and just kind of just, not care and just pop it, but I try to care. I try to. They just won't let me love them. I'll tell you something that I don't understand, guys. Now, this 0.03, I would think is the smallest, but apparently it's not. Not to me, anyway. But So, why put all this detail in if someone's just gonna look at the page for a few minutes? Because I'll know that I cheated. Plus, I'm like a detail-oriented person.
You over detail something?
I just didn't. I do. I can go a little bit crazy with detail, and I've learned to kind of scale that back from time to time because it can backfire and lead to problems with the art. Looks too busy, too crowded. But at the same time, I try to make something look as realistic as possible when I can. I mean, buildings have windows, and if I don't put the windows in, I feel that it is going to look like I just drew some long columns in the air. Plus, if I didn't do it, then next time I have to do it. Now that I'm doing it, the next time that I do it, I'll be a little bit better. I'll realize what I should and shouldn't do. Um, was talking to a friend of mine who's been married for a couple years now, and his wife told him, you know, when she married an artist, she's learned now, but she's like she didn't know she'd be like, when he gets in his moments when he's drawing, he shuts down. So she's like, well, she kind of shares him with the art. It's moving behind me. I don't like it.
Getting comfortable?
No comfortability.
Why? Comment from Mark.
Thank you, Mark. You have a good night and watch quality programming. Quality programming, like I don't know what's on, but whatever you do, don't watch the news. It's horrible. It's all bad. It's all bad. Randy got the Alterna Comics pack, Alterna Weed pack today, and lots of comics. And I'm gonna go visit Randy tomorrow, and I'm going to do my best to talk him out of some of those alternate books and see if I can't. Because otherwise, he's gonna get him out to little brats for Halloween. I'm a brat. I like comics. I just didn't get a chance to back the alternative stuff, and I see no need to because Randy's got them back. Why should I have to pay? So how's that? We can trade. I'm bringing up those Marvel magazines. You could bless me with some of those alternative newsprint books. They're newsprint, guys. Newsprint. Everybody here knows how I feel about newsprint. My comic books on newsprint. Actually, Tipsy was printing on newsprint. I didn't mind that so much. Delicious Pepsi.
Stop doing that. It's annoying.
How rude of you. Tell you my drinking is annoying.
Oh, the noise.
I'm sorry, but my microphone is great and picks up everything.
Mine's better.
Your what are you talking about? Yours? That's my microphone you're using.
You gave it to me.
It's got a 2 year warranty on that one. I need to take it back and get another Yeti. That'd be awesome.
No, I like the blue ball.
That's funny. You just like the name. Yeah. So our next, oh, couple weeks here, I'm gonna make a purchase for some more inking things. Just because I wanna, I'm gonna get some. I wanna become a little bit more versatile in my inking. See if I can't change a few things around and you know, obviously get better at it. Even inking my own art because I think that when I first started drawing, I was like, oh, or doing comics, I should say. Let's go. I'll get an inker. That won't be a problem. But you know, I mean, not everybody has time to ink, and you have to kind of find the right person, and that can be a whole job trying to find the right person to ink your artwork.
One of my friends said they never seen someone live stream art, and he might need to do this.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot people to do it. Mainly on YouTube, but I like doing it. I like trying new things out, and uh, yeah, just trying to uh, do something that's entertaining the people. At least entertaining to me because it keeps me committed to the piece. Because I tell somebody I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Dave Brown says, "Are y'all going to Grand Rapids?" Yeah, Mark, we will be there. We will be in Grand Rapids Comic Con. Are you doing that show? I think you are. I think you mentioned that you're doing Grand Rapids, right? Grand Rapids Comic Con. Uh,
Why did you say it like that?
hmm?
The way you said it, you pronounced every syllable.
Did I?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I will. We will be there. We will be at Grand Rapids Comic Con, and we will be. And in what capacity yet? I don't know. I don't know if we'll be Last Call Comics. If we'll be there, we'll definitely be there as Indie Vault. Be there with the Indie Vault cameras and get some footage for the show. Like that show. Like that show. I like it a lot. I just it's just always at the end of the year, which is obviously where they choose to be, and what's probably best for them. You know, I'm not a con promoter, so I don't know, but the Grand Rapids fan base comes out for that show a lot, like how the Motor City Comic Con fan base comes out for them. I'm going to check it out. Go and check it out. What? Not setting up. What kind of junk is that, man? Whose table am I gonna sit at? No. I am. I do intend on being there, and if I'm permitted, and if situations permit, I will be there as Last Call Comics. Um, I know I definitely will be there. If failing everything, it will definitely be there Saturday. Failing, you know, everything. But yeah, it's a good show. It's a good show. I like it. No problems with that show at all. I understand that Wizard World Columbus this last weekend was not good. I understand that it was a ghost town. And yeah,
I think I've seen some pictures.
yeah, and that's I hate hearing that. I hate hearing that because that means people weren't making you know they weren't selling the customers. Uh, that's no good for anybody. They weren't because a lot of times when we do these shows, guys, I don't if you're not in the comics and just we pay for tables to be at those shows sometimes. And I mean, I've been invited to shows too where I haven't had to pay for anything, and that's fine. But a lot of times people are paying for these tables, sometimes upwards of you know, $400 to $500 for a table for a spot at the show. And so when they aren't recouping that money, man, it really hurts somebody's bottom line, especially if you had a couple bad shows in a row. I know someone in one of the groups was saying that that was their third bad show in a row, and they're just like they're just beat for this year. Had a rough. I mean, it's really weird. It could take you could have if you do a show every month, it's 12 shows, right? But you could have three bad shows in a row, and really mess your year up. I mean, you could have a bad show and mess your year up.
The same person asked, "Who are you inking for, or is this a commission?"
This is a page for my book. Just my book, The Begotten. It'll be out 2020, and this is just the first page. So I do commissions. I just did a commission a little while ago for a couple that got married. Done some other ones. I don't have them readily available. Do I? I don't have that Deadpool
It's all right there.
piece. Okay. So here's some commissions that I've done. All right, so this one is still actually this one isn't finished yet either. But here's a commission, Deadpool and Deathstroke that I did, and I'm actually turning it. They're gonna have the original, but I'm turning this into a print, and I gotta finish Deadpool's hand and Deathstroke's hand and his little sash, and then I'll be finished. But yeah, so this was a commission. Um, this is a lot of fun to do. I had fun with this one, and then I haven't even started inking. This is actually probably ready for me to go in and ink because I'm getting to the point now where with my commissions, even with my art, period. Now I kind of do these rough blue lines, and then if I'm not sure about something, I'll go in and do some pencils. So I switch from the blue lid, which is non-photo blue, to the pencil, just to map out something to kind of commit to it, see if I want to do that, and then I'll go in with my ink and I'll just start adding, laying down the inks, and yeah. So this is Poison Ivy, Swamp Thing, and Man Thing together, and Groot's underneath. So I'll put Groot in there, and yeah. This actually started off as a commission, but now it's just a print because the person who commissioned me to do it changed their mind because they said that Poison Ivy was too sexy. So, oops. But you don't get a very in piece. Unexpected sexy woman. I like drawing them. I mean, it's Poison Ivy. She's supposed to be sexy, right? I thought that was the whole point of her character. She's sexy. We like the Poison Ivy. I could not be Batman.
Like all the females.
Yeah, I could not be Batman. I could be, but I don't think I'd be good for Gotham. You let her go. She just misunderstood. Leave her alone. She's a little Catwoman. Meow.
Very nice. He admires your work. He's a portrait painter and a flash graffiti artist.
Ah,
Comics too technical for me.
you know what? It's just like just like anything, it takes time. I have dabbled with graffiti, not to the point where I would consider myself a graffiti artist, but I definitely respect um, the art form. Um, I got the materials. um, I lack the balls to go out and do it, but I do love the art form. I got some books on graffiti art too that I bought that I've yet to look through. But yeah, I really respect the art form. I remember kids in my class being able to kind of do the big block letters, and I would take a special interest in that because I just thought like the way they were drawn. The letters are really cool, and I could, you had to sit back and kind of step back to see what it was they were writing, and man, I just always thought that was really cool that they could do that. Um, in fact, in one of the books I created, I had a graffiti artist go through in the book and actually write real graffiti on the walls in the book. Uh, well, I asked the graffiti artist to go through, and he did. He did it on. It wasn't a book that I drew, but it was a book that I created. I created the character, and we had a graffiti artist go through and write stuff on the walls so it would be accurate and uh, something that it didn't look like an artist from who doesn't know what the hell he's doing. And I didn't want to copy anybody's stuff, because but I mean I watch a lot of graffiti documentaries every time they were on Amazon, and oh man, I really respect what those guys do. Uh, Tak, Taki, a bunch of them. Man, I used to know. I know their names. I'm drawing blanks on all their names right now, but yeah. When I went to New York, I remember looking for certain graffiti artists so I can see if I could see their graffiti and see if I can take pictures of it. But I didn't see anybody that I knew, or that were the famous ones. I was in the Bronx, which apparently, if I go to the Bronx now, I have to take a picture on the Joker steps, but I'm afraid to get robbed. So I'm gonna wait till it dies down a little bit. Actually, I think the time to do it is now. Everybody's going through there taking pictures on the Joker steps. I have to see that movie, guys. I need to get out the house and go see it, but it's I just can't find the time. Maybe once I finish this piece, that'll be my present to myself. I'll go see Joker. Portrait painting, though, oh gosh, that's a whole nother beast. It's is it still life or is it like landscapes or I'd have people message me and ask me, hey, could you come by and draw my family? I'm like, do you want me like superheroes? I mean, I could draw for people if they would ask me to, but it's gonna take me a very long time. I know some artists that can sit and do it in one sitting. Not I. Not I. I can't draw people like that. Not in one. Not a real family.
Dave Brown says it was a good movie.
Well, yeah. I mean, it seems like it was pretty good. I've heard. I've only heard good things about it. But I'm remaining hesitant because Joker. Sorry, my Joker got dropped in a vat of chemicals. The Joker got dropped into society. you know, my Joker was dropped into a vat of chemicals and decided to go try to.
Here's your answer. He paints people.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to paint portraits where he changes them into robots or demons, but people just want to be them as is. About 4 to 6 months a piece.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can get with that. That sounds pretty cool. Like to see some of your work. If you shoot me a link,
I would like to be a demon.
yeah. Lola wants to be a demon. I like to see some of your work. So if you shoot me a link, I'd like to take a look at it sometimes. Um,
I can show you the page.
okay,
Me and him are friends on Facebook.
okay. Don't know if you might can hear Lola talking. She's behind me. She's all right. Yeah, you guys, with your painters, man, I respect the painters a lot because Dave Brown doing this, he does his painting and he's very good as well. And we have a deal. I'll never paint because no, he's a good painter, but I know that takes a lot more commitment than most people give painters credit for. My mother paints, so uh, acrylic, oil. She doesn't do watercolors. She may have done some watercolors, but she doesn't do a lot of them. And she's we're always buying her paint stuff for Christmas, and it sits. So
We stop.
yeah, we stopped buying her painting stuff because I guess she's just used to using what she wants. And for a while there, she was actually doing. I mean, every day she was turning out. Every day or two, she's turning out something new, and then she's kind of stopped. So I think it was just. But I really wanted to take her to a few more painting shows because I felt like that would have helped her, or that would help her because then she would paint for something for a reason. Yeah.
He said he doesn't have any sites or anything, but he can send a pic or two on Messenger.
Yeah, sure. Please do send that picture over. I take a look at them, see what they look like. Yeah, that seems like a pretty interesting concept you have. Uh, this book has demons in it. This book I'm drawing now has demons and ghosts and goblins. Well, not ghosts, not yet, not yet. They're coming. I'm gonna do something a little odd here with this piece. With this. Hmm,
No, you're full screen, so everyone can see you. I'm hiding.
yeah. I'm gonna take a nice big thick black line up there. Okay, that didn't work. Let's see here. Where is
What size is that?
this page?
No, the
Oh,
multiplier.
this is a 0.8. This is 0.8. Um, Now I use Copics, guys, and I use microns. Whichever you in, they're pretty much the same. I'm starting to like Copic a bit more.
Ooh, that's cool.
What?
You send me some pictures.
Okay. Oh, that is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like your art. Like your art. Oh, show me the pictures. Very nice. Very nice. Like that Vader. That's all.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Liking that Vader. That is awesome. Like
And
that.
then you said the last one's a self, but it's a self portrait.
Okay. Where are you from? Dave Brown again saying that the Joker was a good movie. I've seen some backlash though. A couple of artists online, one artist in particular, said he doesn't like the fact that they're trying to make Joker the face for mental illness. Um, I don't know. I haven't, I have to see the movie and kind of judge if that's what they were doing or if that was their attempt. Um, I'll take a look at it though and see. I have to check. I have to see it, and I will. say whether or not that's what they were doing. I don't believe that's what they were doing, but we'll see. I haven't seen it, so.
You gotta hurry up. You only got 45 minutes.
What?
Yep.
No way.
Said, thank you. The Vader I seen in a book. He lives in a very tiny town in Wisconsin. Like
Oh,
800 people.
we were just in Wisconsin.
Yep.
Yeah, we were traveling. We went to South Dakota. I had to go to Wisconsin a couple of weeks ago. Um, Tell you what, I'm going to Wisconsin. I was shocked about all the. I mean, you figure it because like there's gonna be beer places because it's Wisconsin, right? But like there was like so much beer and beer,
And cheese.
yeah, beer themed things, and I guess in Wisconsin maybe it's like we here in Michigan, it's you work in a car factory, you work at GM, Ford, or Chrysler. I guess there maybe the big thing is the breweries. We got some breweries here in Michigan now. We got a couple of them. In fact, Founders is in big trouble. Founders Brewery. Can't say that word tonight, but yeah.
You said his girlfriend's from South Dakota. She just came here too. We met in Fortnite.
Ah, okay. I understand Fortnite was down, or is down, or for some people. Is that affecting you at all? I have Fortnite on my PlayStation. I tried to play it. I cannot understand it. I mean, I can, but like every time I get on, someone calls me an asshole. Like it's like, wait, asshole, what are you doing? You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. Why are you dumbassing it up? I'm like, what? What am I doing? I'm just kill bad guys, build stuff, right? I mean,
There's probably more to it.
yeah, there's probably a lot more to it, but like,
You said no. So I guess no to it's not affecting him.
yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. At least it's not affecting him. He's not one of the many that are affected by the parent uh, outage or the. And you should try making yourself like an art of page, just because it helps bring some awareness to your art and what it is you do. Because you know, I don't have one. Not tell people that, but I don't have one because I don't feel like keeping up with it. Hmm?
You have a web art.
Well, yeah, I do have a website. WhenWeRiot.com is my website.
I'll
Uh,
put it up so everyone can see it.
with some of my artwork on it. Not all of it, but some of it. I don't update it nearly as much as I should. Um,
But you're busy working on art.
yep, but I'm busy working on art. So, but it's is the website where most of my stuff will be stored in the future. WhenWeRiot.com. Um, maybe I'll make some When We Riot shirts and hats. Yeah, sounds like a band name. I know there's some band out there right now cussing because I got their. It's like, man, that was gonna be our band. This dumbass artist has it. Yes, sir. So, yeah, and then I would imagine that have you drawn your girlfriend yet? And Dave, have you ever? I know you've drawn your wife and everything, but um, yeah, she's in your comic. But is that have you ever drawn? Like, did you ever use your art talent to get a girl?
That should be a topic for tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe I'll talk about that on the new vote.
Hmm.
Have you ever used your art to get a girl? I have. I have. Yep.
When?
Dirty trick. Huh?
When?
Let's see. I use my art.
Obviously, it didn't work.
No. It didn't work for that. It didn't work long, but it opened up doors. No, I mean, not much, but I think I drew a model once at the con. She was very nice. She drew a picture. She took a picture with the art, and she sat on my lap and took a picture with me. It was awesome. Yeah. Don't know where that picture is at, but I gotta find it. That was actually Daza. What is her last name? Is it Del Rio? Maybe. Drew a picture of her, and then I drew a picture of. I think I drew a picture of a girl in my class once, but that's because she asked. So I drew a picture of her, and I drew like faces, just her faces. I didn't draw much of them because But yeah, then I drew my wife when I first met her. I
That's
said
not the reason we're together.
no. But I drew you when I first met you. No, you're with me because of my incredibly good looks and sexual prowess.
Mm.
Yeah.
I can't remember the question that you asked him, but he said, "Yeah, when I used the tattoo." What was the question?
You know what? I'll take this tattoo. Tattoo artist. I don't think I could be a tattoo artist.
You better. I
And
bought
that,
you a kit.
yeah, I got the kit, but I cannot be a tattoo artist. I'll tell you what. Well, I can probably be a tattoo artist now, but the reason why I think I probably be a tattoo artist is because I've heard that there are um, particular types of women who don't want to pay for the tattoos, and instead they're willing to trade services,
Favors.
hmm?
Favors.
favors for tattoo work.
Oh, he said using art to pull.
Yeah, see,
Oh
men.
yeah, he uses tattoo skin.
Yep, we does it. Yeah, see, I mean, because the girls would be like, "Hey," because I remember reading a story. A tattoo artist says that, um, like if he has like 10 tattoos lined up for like a month, like chances are, like he's single guy. He's a single guy, so like, well, like 5 of those tattoos are gonna try not to pay, and 2 of them, maybe 3, won't have to. And I'm like, yeah, that's horrible. That shouldn't be that way, but unfortunately, I mean, if someone's gonna offer you, I mean, gotta get paid first, right? That doesn't mean like you gotta come on. Maybe money up front to stop that from happening. Okay, can I get that money? Oh, I'll pay you afterwards. Pay me first. And they can't do favors for you because they do favors for you, you might get tired after that, and now you don't want a tattoo. So imagine that. Oh, I can hear now. Hey, you're supposed to tattoo me. Huh? Oh yeah, I'll do it. Right after this nap. Yeah. Oh. You guys want to see the other pages? Uh, these are finished. Uh, Here are the other pages from the book. Um, page 2. Um, yeah, so these pages are done. And I have them up over here on a clipboard that you guys can't see. Well, not really a clipboard. It's a wall, like, plaque, but I have all the art up there. And I can look up and see it and kind of keep my theme and my styling together. And yeah. See if you're looking to break into an industry like comics, doing art, make sure you love art. Make sure you love art. But the biggest thing for me was one of the biggest adjustments for me was realizing that this when this became a job, having to not do it for fun anymore. And
You
that,
still gotta have fun doing it.
yeah, but that makes you kind of, it made me not want to do it because it was a job. And so you gotta make sure you keep your enjoyment of it. And for me, it's working on my own books or finding those little fun things I like to draw. I will tell you this: don't draw your fun pages first. Draw your fun pages last, because, and they're like a reward for you when you get past all the crap pages that you don't want to do. And then it's like, oh, sweet, I get to do this fight scene that I wanted to do, or I get to do this, this big explosive, 2-page spread or splash that I want to do. Um, Also, guys, make sure you go to my YouTube, like and subscribe. I'm also streaming there live right now. So like and subscribe there, please. It really helps me out. Also keeps YouTube from blocking me in the algorithms, because they recently made a change to their algorithms that put up corporate pages before, little indie stuff. So, if you get a chance, you can look at my name, Varian Grant.
Or Kid Riot.
Get right on uh, YouTube, and
I put it on screen so everyone can see.
and but you can just, if you just want to make sure you got me, Varian Grant, you'll see the V up there, just like it is in the upper right hand corner of your screen, and you'll be able to find me. And like I said, like and subscribe, please. I appreciate it. It means a whole bunch to me when you do that. And you know, you don't have to ring the bell for notifications if you don't want to, but that way you know I got a new video up. And there's gonna be some pre-recorded videos coming very soon too. Um,
He says he hates commission. That's why he quit that and had no time as a full-time single dad.
yeah, time is a thing. Trying to figure out if you're going to you know be able to get that work done. I know exactly what you're saying. It can, because art takes a while, and if you're not, most artists, if you love your art, your craft, you don't want to shortchange it. So it's like, I don't want to even do it because I'm not gonna have the time. And obviously, you love your children. I'm pretty lucky that my kid doesn't want to. He wants to be an artist, so it's kind of like, okay, cool. I can kind of wrap what I'm doing right along into with the parenting. Very lucky in that aspect, but yeah, not everybody. It depends on the kid. Some kids are not into art at all. Other ones are. Other ones are, and yours might be as well. How old are they?
We got a half hour left. Better get moving.
my my rules. It'll be ready. It'll be done Tuesday. We do it sometime Tuesday. No,
It
this
says
is
only two.
okay. Well, yeah, 2 years ago. I there's pictures of me holding mine on my lap while I'm drawing, and he's just looking at the pages and waiting to try to scribble on is what he was doing.
Hmm.
But he didn't get close to him. He wanted to get in there and scribble on Daddy's art.
But we introduced him to art when he was like one.
Yeah, I used to take him to cons with me, Comic Cons, and um,
Sit him next to you with
mm-hmm,
some crayons.
and he picked up on it from there. He really liked to do it. He thought it was or he thinks it's fun. Well, I want to go to Comic Con with your daddy. I'm gonna black that part out and do my little cross hatching on this building because I think the light would be blocking that building really. Yeah, this is Detroit. If anybody is wondering, the city.
Well, your version of it.
Yeah, my version of Detroit. This actual view it really isn't possible, but it's close. But this view is a little different than what it would really look like. There's a little subtle difference in there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is this page is probably taking the longest to do out of any of the pages, just well, because it is so much. There's line weights and other things to take into consideration, and
A lot of itty bitty detail.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's stuff in there that I probably wouldn't do again if given the opportunity and the choice.
I can't stop yawning.
You can't stop yawning.
Mm-mm. That's why it's full screen on you right now.
Yawning isn't good. Hmm. And then you guys are actually watching me make real decisions while I'm making this. I know that sounds kind of pretentious, but like, yeah, I'm actually making like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Changing that. So yep. Oh, I heard my phone beep.
You did. What kind of pen are you using now?
This is a touch marker. Um, Name of the brand is Touch, and it is very nice. quick drying. Nice, big black lines and bold, and I can go in and do stuff like what I'm doing here. I figured, you know what, I'm gonna put this building a little bit more shadow. This building here, and then I will. When I do more detail, you guys will see why. And then I post, obviously, the finished one online for everyone to take a look at. I don't want you guys to not know what it looks like when it's all said and done. And even when it's colored, I'll post it. And if you followed along yesterday, I explained this piece has actually already been colored, but I wasn't too sure about the pencil, different pencils to color, so I went back and I've had this my colorist is taking a look at it. And, I'm dropping everything right now, and he's gonna take a look at it and go back in here and fix up things that should be taken care of that I should have did at first, but I didn't ink it. I just went from pencils to colors, which has proven to be it looked good. It looked good, but I wanted it inked. So I felt that it should have been inked, and when it was all said and done. So now we're gonna go back in and do that. And maybe one day I can get my good friend who colors my stuff in here. Been friends for a couple years now, and you know. Okay. All right. That's looking good. It's nighttime in this scene, so that should help some people. And you probably see the moon, although that could have been the sun. If you can't really make it out, that could have been the sun. Nice bright mid-afternoon sun. No, not here. Nighttime is where the action is. All right. And the cool thing is too, when it's nighttime, you get to do a lot of cool stuff with the shadows and blacking out things, and really having a lot of fun with, those shadows, moving them around. Deciding what's gonna be blacked out too, and unfortunately, sometimes you lose a lot of art too because you're moving. That side would be in shadow, so I'm gonna have to black all that whole section out there. on here and just put a nice big black swatch down. And if you're drawing buildings, you can, I really suggest getting some reference. Uh, Back when I first started putting together some of these books, I would get my camera and I would go downtown and take pictures. And I had my office downtown too, so it wasn't that bad. I would stop on the way home, get on my car in some pretty bad areas, and take pictures really quick, and get back in the car and haul ass, and just so I can have the reference photos that I needed. But um, it is nowadays a little bit easier. You can pretty much find any picture you need online, like any picture. You kind of don't even have to leave your house now. Google Images helps. Google Satellite is a tremendous help. Gosh, if they would have had that around, I probably wouldn't have to even get out my car to take some of those pictures. So yeah, definitely take advantage of some of the tools that modern technology has provided. Um, I would say that, and there's some reference books. There's always reference books of cities. I Whenever we go out of town to a con, I'm always grabbing a reference, not reference book, but books of hey Rick Sandman. He's a big time comic book seller. Rick has many books that I want. One day Rick's gonna sell me a copy of Hulk 180 and 181. But I'll take 180 first. But yeah, but yeah, the tools now that we have available to us are great, and you just have to know how to use them. And then digital art helps. However, I don't, and this is not a knock against anybody, but like when I see people take real city pictures and put a filter on to make them like comic book pictures, make them like they've been drawn, it kind of takes me out of the book a little bit, just a little bit. I mean, if the story's good, it's gonna pull me right back in. But I really want to see that artist draw that scene so it matches and it's all, you know. But then again, I'm a bit of an art snob, so.
Got a comment for you. Speaking of technology, he recently started using Procreate
Mhm.
on iPad Pro. It's really nice.
Yeah. Procreate is Eric uses. I believe Eric uses Procreate uh, because Eric has an iPad that he draws on. I don't. I have a Surface. Uh, but yeah, I would. I heard good things about it. I heard really good things about uh, that. So I would say anything that gives you a leg up, gives you an opportunity to be a little bit better, and to get things to make your art stand out and stand apart from others is definitely worth investing and learning to utilize. I know some artists that use oh they use not Blender, but what is it called when you have the characters you can move them around? Um, I forget the name of the program, but they basically move the characters around as they want, as they see fit, and then they draw from there. I forget the name of the program, but a couple of people I know used to use that, and you can light it, you can dress the character how you want, then they draw from there. Um, those are pretty cool. Those are pretty cool, and then there's a couple other programs that really help artists. I use Clip Studio and Art Desk, Art Desk Pro when I'm doing digital art. But I'm still learning how to use all that properly because I just really love putting my hands on paper, getting that physical. contact with the paper and the board and going there and doing all this. However, if I would have did this digitally, it probably been done sooner. Probably been done a lot sooner if I did this digitally.
I doubt it. You started to print digitally.
Yeah, but that's because that print will be finished. I think that print might actually be finished if I did it traditionally. I think what I'm going to do is take a lot of the digital drawings I've done and print them out as blue line and then ink them. Because I don't know everybody else, but I don't sell a lot of original art unless it's a commission. Like if I've already done the piece and printed it, very few people actually want the original. Commissions are different. Commissions, yeah,
Unless it's based off someone.
yeah,
So a few pages of your comics. Because it was like friends that we knew.
yeah, yeah. And if you're in my comic and you ask me, "Hey, can I buy that page?" I'm never gonna charge you a bunch of money. It's just not my. I don't feel that's right. Oh, I put you in this book, but yeah, give me $800 for this page. No, 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 no. Now, if I'm ever commanding high prices in the industry, that might change. Oh, you want that page? Yeah, I've gone to conventions and sit in the room with Jim Lee and watched the guy who sells Jim's art. He has art up there for like 2-3 grand.
You're not wearing your smudge guard.
I'm not wearing my smudge guard today. I'm not. I should be, but I'm not. So I'll probably smudge all this. But yeah, not wearing the smudge guard. Not wearing the. I am wearing the wrist, the armadillo, which I'm not using. I mean, I am. I mean, but I'm not using the armadillo. I haven't really put any pins in it besides the ones that are usually in there, and they're my go-to microns. So if I feel like I need a micron, I'll go in there and grab it. Anybody knows I'm slowing up because this page is pretty much done. It's got like little details here and there to put in.
Yeah, you're almost done. Your time limit's almost up.
Yeah. So I can successfully say that I did finish it. I mean, there's little things in here I'll doodle on and noodle with, but um, other than windows and little stuff like that, this page is considered done. And you guys watched it live over the course of what, 2 videos, maybe 3?
I think 3.
Yeah.
Only 2 I've been on.
Yeah. 2 highly viewed ones.
I'm just slow.
Yeah, it's messed up, man. It's messed up. It's okay though.
Yeah, there's your website. Everyone can go visit.
Yep. Please go visit my website. Please go visit my YouTube. Again,
YouTube.
you can find my YouTube. I think it's Kid Nut, right? I'm pretty sure. Did you check that? It was Kid, all right?
Yeah, I looked it up.
Okay. And then
There should be posting for everyone to see in a minute.
and then you can also check it.
We got a lot of lag tonight.
Yeah. You can also
There we go.
go to YouTube and yeah, you can go to YouTube and like and subscribe. I really appreciate that as well. That helps out a whole bunch because you know YouTube has changed algorithms. So nowadays it's really hard for anybody to know, hey, is that you? Is that Varian? I like your art, man. Well, thank you. I need I need I need all the affirmation and validation that I can get.
And tomorrow night, they can come see us on Indie Vote.
Yeah, tomorrow night I'll be live on Indie Vote. Check out Indie Vote at indievote.com, Indie Vote Radio on iOS and Android, as well as Indie Vote TV on your Roku. Streaming a bunch of independent movies. It's free, just like so you have Roku TV, Roku Express. You can go to the Roku store and uh, type in Indie Vote TV. The app is free to download. The movies are free to watch, and I got some original content coming to that very soon as well. Indie Vote Radio is indie music, 24/7. Um, you can also find now. I'll be announcing this tomorrow, but you guys get to hear it now. Indie Vote, the podcast, is available on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. It's everywhere. So definitely check that out too. I appreciate it. I am everywhere because I love comic books. So if it's got to do with comic books, I'm probably there. Yeah.
I'm following behind.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I really appreciate you guys watching, hanging out with me tonight. And that also, I know people say it a lot, but it means a lot when you guys watch and hang out for a while. And yeah, so I will let everyone continue on with their nights. I want to keep everybody. I know that. Well, the next day, it's now Tuesday. I mean, yeah, it's now Tuesday morning. Is it?
No, it's only 10:30.
Oh, is it okay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will be on Indie Vote. Uh, Indie Vote tomorrow. You go to indievote.com too. But I'll be with Randy Zimmerman tomorrow. Um, everyone knows Louis Bright Ray was taking a couple of weeks off.
Most
Um,
important is me.
yeah. Lola will be there. They got Eric Hodson dropping by tomorrow to do some more unboxing of new crowdfunded comics he's received. So yeah,
Scott Rosemont.
if Scott Rosemel will drop in and yeah. So yeah, and you never know who else is gonna drop by Indie Vote. Again, we talk about comics, indie comics, all that good stuff. So yeah, if you are there, you are in, you're busy tomorrow. You can also check it out later. You don't have to watch it live. We like it when you watch it live, but if you can't, totally understandable. So yeah, you can watch it afterwards on Indie Vote. Just look up Indie Vote on Google and yeah,
Or YouTube.
or YouTube. Yeah, and we will be there. We will be there waiting for you. I was gonna sing the Cheers theme, but I decided not to. All
No.
right, guys, that's it for me. I thank you again for watching. Maybe I'll set up a Patreon so everybody can go patron me and give me money so I can buy stuff like snacks and stuff.
New art supplies.
Yeah, new art supplies. Look at what I'm using, guys. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't know. And patrons are weird because then you got to put out stuff for the fans and people who are, patroning you. And, you know, I really feel like, well, I can just post that stuff anyway. But, I don't know. I'll think about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Again, appreciate it.
We got. Yeah, you can read this one off.
Oh, I have a. Is there a
Yeah.
time? Huh?
What did you do?
Oh, thanks for letting me watch. I'll have a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yep. I appreciate you guys watching. And yeah, anytime you guys see me on or you want to drop me a message, find me on Facebook, feel free to do so on Facebook at Varian Grant. And yeah, it's pretty much it. So everyone have a good night. Have a better tomorrow. I will see you. Good night for me, Lola. I'll have this piece finished tomorrow. And I'll post it up finished tomorrow. I'm gonna let the ink dry because I think I'm gonna take the sky and turn the sky completely black behind it. All right, good night, everybody.